Good morning to you and happy Monday, said no one at all. I don't know about you, Joan and Sam, but I was up late. I did watch the Super Bowl. There's a lot of really good things to talk about related to the Super Bowl. So I'm basically a tired wreck this morning, Joan, but good morning. Did you watch any of the big game?
No.
All right, good.
So no, I was there and it was on in the background, but we were talking and having a good time, and so I really didn't watch the game. I ate some chicken wings.
All right, good.
Yeah,
good.
Watched the alternative halftime show.
Yes,
but really I didn't watch the game itself.
We're gonna get into the alternative halftime show because there is some bizarreness that happened that I'm still trying to figure out with the halftime show.
Yes.
So we'll get into that. I basically ate myself into oblivion.
Oh, that's good.
I ate my stomach into oblivion. I just warned Sam, have little tummy issues this morning. I think it was the little weenies.
Oh, the little weenies will get you every time.
The little weenies, they will get you every time.
Yes.
Clip it. Anyway, so... By the way, we are working. I just want to make sure we are working on the stream, correct? So people on YouTube and Facebook and all that, apparently they can see me this morning. So that's good. So we cannot play video, but I have plenty of audio to play for you today.
They're enjoying your jaundice look because the camera settings were messed with.
Nice.
Do I look jaundiced? Do I? No,
yes.
That's actually the little weenies. we call that, Joan, the little weenie effect. Clip it. Anyway, so moving right along. So, yeah, we're still trying to figure out why exactly it is that they decided to eliminate all the settings. But whatever, it's all good. And so welcome back to the people watching on YouTube and Facebook. At some point, they are going to have to take that down for a couple of days as we all get upgraded. Kenneth Walker. So this is very cool, Joan. Apparently, this is, according to Sam, the first Tennessee-born Super Bowl MVP. He's from Arlington, which is outside of Memphis.
Yes, sir.
Very cool. And I got to tell you that he looks like and I don't know this guy from Adam, but I mean, judging by the interviews that I've seen and the things that he says, he sounds like a very good, upstanding young Tennessee man. He does. Now, apparently, this was his father's first ever NFL game. And I've got an audio clip here for you. This is the post-Super Bowl conversation where he talks about why his dad has not been to an NFL game, and he finally was able to be convinced to come to the Super Bowl. Listen.
It means a lot, especially my little brother and my dad. My dad, he comes out to Seattle all the time and watch games, but he never goes to the game because he don't like crowds. So this is his first NFL game, and, we won a Super Bowl, so it means a lot to me, and I know he's proud of me for real. I wasn't the one that convinced him, actually. My agent convinced him to come out here. So I didn't think he would come. They ended up miking him up and everything, so he got out of his comfort zone.
Wow, that's kind of cool. They actually mic'd him up. I didn't hear that part. I went to bed at halftime.
Oh, did you?
I did. I went to bed at halftime.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, and you know what's so funny? Amy said, because I was talking big, right? All day on Saturday and Sunday, I'm talking smack. I'm going to take a nap on Sunday. It's all going to be fine. And I'm going to load up on a lot of Red Bull and coffee, which also could have led to my tummy issues this morning. So that and the little weenies. And so I tried, man. I tried. I could not get back. I halftime hits, and I went to bed, and I was out like a light. And Seattle won, obviously. We found that out. I found that out.
Yeah.
And whatever. Anyway, so I didn't really care much about the game. Do you know what I said? Because this is well documented now. So Amy has the biggest crush on Mike Vrabel.
Oh, really?
Understandable.
Yeah. What'd you say?
What?
So apparently Sam also has a crush on Mike Vrabel.
As far as head coaches go, absolutely.
So you know what I said when it was halftime and it was clear that Seattle was dominating New England? You know what I said? Maybe the Titans did the right thing in firing his ass. She didn't take to that too kindly. She said, why don't you go to bed? Okay. No problem. She got her revenge though with the little weenies that are now causing me my tummy issues. I've just got to stop.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. Moving right along. All right, so let's talk about the halftime show real quick.
5 million viewers.
No.
5.2.
Okay, so here's what I don't get. 5.2, 5 million. The people at Turning Point USA are saying that it was 25 million.
Really?
So I don't know how, how when you don't really know, it's like, is it views? Are they people watching all the way through? Is it click-throughs? What is it? And I don't, whatever. I really
Plus
don't care.
Plus it was on so many different platforms.
Well, that's exactly right, John.
Yeah.
So, and I like how they talked about it. I like how they talked about how this was like, Kid Rock had said, this is like David versus Goliath. And it was true. So I did see this morning, I watched a little bit of Bad Bunny. He did indeed, Joan, live up to his name.
Yeah, he was bad.
He was. Some people obviously loved it. Lady Gaga made an appearance. The whole thing was in Spanish. Noah did not wear a dress. And again, a lot of people loved it. I went to bed. When I went to bed, Amy had her phone and she was watching the Kid Rock Turning Point USA version of the halftime show. And I got to tell you, I've got a little bit of audio here. This is Kid Rock. I'm going to tell you, I've never heard Kid Rock sound better.
You can always put a diamond on her head till you can't, till you can't. If you got a chance, take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it, 'cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can, until you can't.
And then, of course, as you know, Joan, because you watched it, it goes from the stage and the camera pans to the left, and it shows Charlie Kirk with his wife and 2 children. So,
Yep.
I mean, it was just incredible. And again, I love that he did all of this for Turning Point, Kid Rock for Turning Point USA, and the song wraps up. And it was amazing. Now, you had Brantley Gilbert, Lee Brice, Gabby Barrett also performing. The headline in the mainstream media, of course, slamming Kid Rock, saying that he fell flat and that it was a Super Bowl protest event and all this kind of stuff. I don't know about any of that. I thought that sounded good. What I didn't understand, and I thought that this was a artificial intelligence kind of like tape that made it look like Kid Rock was lip syncing, but apparently he was actually lip syncing, because I saw a video this morning where he's putting the microphone down towards his towards his waist, but the singing continued. And then he went right back up, right back down, right back up, right back down. But the song continued. Clearly, he was lip syncing. And Joan, I thought that was, an AI doctor tape to make it look like, Kid Rock was lip syncing and trying to make him look bad. But the reality is that's what happened in real time, according to you.
Yeah, it was really odd. It almost looked like he wasn't singing the song that was playing on the screen. It was very disconnected.
That's what I thought when I saw it this morning. It's like they took the audio of one song, and they placed it with the video of another song.
Yes.
So I didn't understand it, and I still don't understand it.
Yeah.
And why would Kid Rock? Clearly, he did not lip sync "Till You Can't." Like that was obvious.
Right.
I just played that for you. Obviously, he didn't lip sync that. But all of these other songs, he's been singing these songs for years.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. Something weird happened. And I don't get it, whatever. But I like the fact that people, millions of them, whether it was 5 million or 25 million, I don't care. I love that people tuned in. And Amy, because she's very conservative, right? She literally turned the channel so that her turning of the channel, changing of the channel, would be registered as a protest channel change, which I love that. I mean, she was all about it.
I did the same thing.
You did the same thing?
I cut it off at halftime. I was like, let's set the coffee maker up, get clothes out for tomorrow. So I just turned the TV completely off.
Variety said it felt like an old CMT special more than a Super Bowl protest event. Huffington Post, Kid Rock falls flat in a painfully long Turning Point USA halftime show. Huffington Post, I skimmed through Bad Bunny, and it still felt long because, vast majority of Americans had no clue as to what the dude was singing. So, for me, I don't really understand what happened. Maybe somebody can explain it to me. This is Music City. The players were asked in a poll. I don't know if you saw this. The players were asked in a poll, this was last week, who they liked as the halftime show. Only 58% of the players said they liked Bad Bunny.
Oh.
41% said no, they didn't want Bad Bunny.
Good.
They wanted a Kid Rock. They wanted a George Strait, among other artists, among other country artists. I don't even know who Bad Bunny is, said one NFC offensive player. He said, I always think it should be an American. I think they're trying too hard to utilize this international stuff. I mean, Bad Bunny is American. He's Puerto Rican. He's from Puerto Rico in American territory. A different NFC offensive player said this, I do not like it. I'd prefer anyone who's synonymous with football and football culture. He said, I feel like there's a ton of artists out there who are fans of the game. I don't know if Bad Bunny is a fan of the NFL or not, but Kid Rock, remember, he was on Turning Point USA a couple of days ago talking about why exactly it is that he wanted to do this, and it did make a lot of sense.
It's like, you're competing with this, this powerhouse machine called the NFL, and in a certain way you're competing with it, and in a certain way you're not either. I think that, half this country is just underserved entertainment wise, and we're just really, so many of us got tired of just, having Hollywood tell us how things are going to be and hearing all their political this and that and trying to, shove their agendas and the trans thing and everything down our throats. And it's like, I guess we're just going to have our own stuff for right now.
So do you think this is going to be an annual event? Where Turning Point USA does a protest or does an alternate Super Bowl halftime show?
I'll tell you what, as always, almost without almost anything, follow the money trail. If TPUSA can make money on this, I say they do it over and over again, and they'll come out the winners. I think this has got to make the NFL get their heads out of the sand and say, oh, hey, maybe we've got to change.
Do you know what was interesting, though? Like, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, and I know that you people will. I love each and every one of you. Green Day, I don't think I heard Green Day do any political commentary whatsoever.
Oh.
So Green Day
they're
did.
Very political.
Oh, the Billy Joe Armstrong or whatever the dude's name is, he hates Donald Trump. So, but I didn't hear any Trump bashing whatsoever. I didn't hear anything from Bad Bunny, but I wouldn't know because he's speaking in Spanish, singing in Spanish. But I thought it was interesting. Did you know that TMZ asked a poll question, who had the better halftime show? 85%, they say, said the Kid Rock and the Turning Point USA event was better than Bad Bunny and Lady Gaga, and there were some other people. I don't know who all these people are, whatever. Anyway, but it's good.
I love it.
Yeah, even lip syncing, apparently. Did you find anything? Because I noticed Sam immediately started looking up the videos when we said the Kid Rock, it looked like he was lip syncing. Did you see that part, Sam? Did you notice that?
No.
No? Did you?
I'm trying to find your latest copy.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's all up here, Sam. It's all in my head. You don't worry about my copy.
I'm worried about where you're storing it.
Anyway, we'll find the copy. It's all good and well. Anybody care about the whole, just real quickly, anybody care about the whole Obama gorilla ape racist video thing?
It was weird for sure.
It was a little bizarre.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm going to cover it because I have to. But I think that I think that there's a lot of hypocrisy going on here. And I think that for people on the left, I think that they're very excited to jump onto this thing. But the reality is, number one, their hypocrisy is showing. Number two, their pearl clutching is showing. And number three, as far as I can tell, Trump did make a mistake, and the Trump administration did make a couple of mistakes here. But was it as nefarious as the people on the left are saying? That answer is unequivocally no. And so we'll talk about that and a whole lot more straight ahead. Super text line is open, 615-737-9986. Do my eyes deceive me, Joan, or is it going to be like 67, 68 today and 70 degrees tomorrow?
Yes, it's so sweet and sunny skies. So we're talking about the whole package. It's going to be beautiful.
My car, I don't know about yours, Joan, my car
ugly
is
as sin.
such a mess.
Yeah.
Like the inside, I have those weather techs in my car.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just, you know how your car gets all grungy and gross when you're walking on snow and you're walking on ice and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
My car is horrifying. So I'm very excited tomorrow to finally be able to wash my car. So anyway, it is 5:22. Why anybody gives a crap about me washing my car, I don't know. The rest of the show will be more focused, I promise. I really want to know what Sam thinks. For some reason, Sam, I really do want to know what you think about the whole Kid Rock lip syncing thing. And I really, you know what's so funny though? I don't really even care. How is that for funny? Like, I don't care if Kid Rock was lip syncing.
Yeah.
At least you could understand it.
That's the point. At least I could understand it. 85%. So you know what is going to be interesting now is what are they going to do? What's the NFL going to do when next year rolls around? Like, are they going to way overcorrect? And, you know, here comes like, I don't know, Willie Nelson. I don't think it'll be Willie Nelson, but you know what I'm talking about. It's like, what's the greatest all-American, American band that we can, that's going to speak English?
The Red Clay Strays be my vote.
Okay.
Morgan Wallen.
They'll never, Joan, have Morgan Wallen on.
Nope.
I would love it if they did. That's what Amy and I were saying. Amy and I were talking about how it would be great if Morgan Wallen shows up and plays with Kid Rock.
Oh, wouldn't that be so cool?
That would be great. I mean, and I was half thinking maybe Jelly Roll would come out and do the whole. Anyway.
I thought he would too. Like, I thought this is up his alley.
Well, it's absolutely up his alley. But he probably had some other stuff going on. He is Jelly Roll. This is so bizarre. This is why I miss being able to show video. But have you heard the latest, Joan and Sam, as far as what these wackadoos in Minneapolis are doing, what they're throwing?
Oh, no.
At apparently ICE agents and people who they think are against them. Do you know what it is, Sam?
I think I know what it is, but I saw a different clip.
Dildos.
Yes, I saw a gentleman.
Are you kidding?
They're throwing dildos. Now,
I saw a guy that had one, a protester, stuck it to his forehead. The living embodiment of a
D-head.
Yeah, exactly.
So he had it like a rhinoceros. Is it rhinoceros? Rhinoceros?
I'd say more unicorn because
unicorn. Okay.
It had some length to it, and it was protruding more at a right angle directly off the front of his forehead.
Okay.
Or a narwhal.
These people are so normal, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
I want to know
like
why
us.
a man such as himself was actively carrying such you just had that at the ready. You just had that laying around your property somewhere.
I want to know. You know what? If the FBI or whoever it is, if they want to find out who these protesters are, just find out who is mass ordering dildos. Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that all they got to do, Joan?
Well, I mean, they just have to trace the manufacturers of these objects.
I wonder, are dildos made in China? Where do they? Hey, Sam, why don't you Google this on a work computer?
You guys wonder why we have streaming issues.
Man, I'm just asking a question. By the way, Turd Ferguson over on the YouTube chat. Hello, everybody over on the YouTube chat. Thank you for coming back to us.
Hi, guys.
Who did the national anthem? It's Charlie, is it Puth?
Yes.
Charlie Puth.
So
that sound your stomach might make this morning. A Puth.
So this is how he sounded. No, I'd heard of him. I I'd never heard his songs, but here's a little bit. By the way, when he started down that road with the whole like jazzy organ thing, I thought, oh no.
I know, right?
Right? I mean, did you think the same thing? I thought, here we go. He's going to get creative.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what's surrounding me at the twilight's last gleam?
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I like this version, Joan. What do you think?
I did like it. I thought, gosh, Joan, what are you liking this for? But it was a cool version.
It's the first time I've ever heard the national anthem in lovemaking form.
Yeah.
Well, then you haven't lived. You're still young.
Well,
Those broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the red
No kneeling. That was nice.
Yeah. Appreciated that.
Yep.
so gallantly streaming, and the rockets strike back, the bombs bursting in air, getting through the night.
Sign language interpreter getting very excited, of course.
Still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet? O'er the land of the free
Very good.
and the
I mean, listen, I don't know who Charlie Puth is, but I thought that was really good.
Total
And-
respect.
Yeah, mad respect,
Yeah.
right, Joan?
Yeah.
And I thought, and this is unfortunately lost on a radio audience, but when they ended the national anthem and then they panned up to see the military flyover,
Yeah.
what camera work!
Yeah.
I mean, I was gushing about the camera work, and Amy was like, "That's really not that big of a deal." Okay, fine, honey, whatever. But the
Also the timing.
The
you know,
timing.
of the planes, and it was
Yep.
just beautiful.
yeah, and I was joking about the sign language interpreter only because why are they there? Like,
Yeah.
Why are they there? Because number one, how many deaf people are at the game? That's number one. And maybe there's something that I'm not seeing, and I'm being an insensitive SOB. Damn conservatives. But the camera's not even on the sign language interpreter guy anyway, but
Right.
he gets a big introduction. And I don't know about you, but I noticed that the sign language interpreter, he was very excited to be there. Like, he was giddy to be there. So
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, listen, if that's what they want to do, need to do, whatever, that's fine. He wasn't even on camera. And so, okay, you got like 80,000 people. It's a football game. And how many of them are deaf? Whatever. It's fine. That's just one of those things. I just don't. Am I wrong on this, Sam?
I mean, I don't know. They did actually have like 3 or 4
they?
interpreters for all the songs.
They did. They had a whole bunch of different interpreters.
Yeah.
Actually, they're always very colorful. By the way, these interpreters, just very, flamboyant. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, I bet he was excited that Puth went with a slower rendition. It is a slow song traditionally.
Can you imagine if they had like a drill rapper?
It's
out
one of
there?
my favorite things to see, like a comic do a stand-up set, and they have a sign language interpreter in the corner,
Yes.
and they interlope them into whatever they're. That is hilarious.
Yeah, that is funny. So anyway, I thought Charlie Puth did a good job. Yes, they did do the Black National Anthem. What is it? Stand up and sing.
Lift every voice and
Lift
sing.
every voice and whatever.
If you're going to slander it, get it right.
I'm not slandering it. I'm not. I didn't. No, I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine. I just, I'm over getting so. You know what I can do? I've realized this in my old age, and again, Sam, you'll get there at some point, where if I don't like something, I can just there's this little button there on the remote control that says mute, and I just mute it. I don't want to hear it, and that's what I do. So there you go. All right, we got anything else?
Still, a lot of people will say that it's offensive that we have to have two national anthems. There is one nation. There's one nation.
No, and I'm right there with you, Joan.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. But
I just felt the need to say that, to express that.
Okay, Joan, you feel better now?
Yes, I do. I feel much better.
Good. And Joan, I agree with you. I do agree with you. By the way, apparently Turning Point USA has come out and said that they'll be doing this again next year.
Good.
So, you've got, who could do it, right? You got your Carrie Underwood.
Oh, there's so many people. And now I think it does open the door for the Carrie Underwoods and the Jelly Rolls to come on out and do it because the foundation's been laid and now they can build on it.
Oh, you know what? 7546 says this. It's called the ADA. The Americans for Disability. Why would the ADA mandate? Because that's only been a more recent thing. I don't think that, does the ADA demand someone to do a sign language interpretation for songs?
Someone doing sign language.
And I understand, a guy says it's called the ADA, same thing that calls for mandatory handicap bathrooms for skaters, locker rooms at an ice skating rink. I totally understand all that. But why would the ADA call for mandatory sign language interpreters at a sporting event?
It doesn't mandate it, but it so under Title III of ADA, which applies to places of public accommodation like theaters, concert halls, stadiums, festivals, and other entertainment venues open to the public, covered entities must provide auxiliary aids and services, including qualified ASL interpreters, when necessary to ensure effective communication with individuals who are deaf or hard of hearing.
Okay. And you know what? Maybe at some point, because I've got my hearing. Do you know what the only thing I can hear clearly, Joan?
What's that?
My tinnitus. That is the only thing that I can hear clearly.
That's pretty amazing.
Oh, my goodness
I'm sorry.
gracious. My tinnitus, don't even get me started. 3879 says, I'm hard of hearing, but I still listen to your BS, Mandis. Good morning. That's nice. Is that what we're going to do this morning, folks? Is that what we're going to do? Is this the road we're going to go down today? 7127, I think that Turning Point USA did a phenomenal job with the halftime show. See, I like it too. He does say he was kind of upset that Erica Kirk did not speak at all. Do you know what I think is going on with Erica Kirk? I think that she was out there front and center after Charlie's assassination, but she also has a lot going on with running Turning Point USA. And I don't think that she necessarily wants to be the focal point of it. Does that make sense? I think that she wants to be a behind-the-scenes, person who runs Turning Point USA. She's got a lot going on. So I don't think she wants to be the focal point. They've got a lot of great communicators within Turning Point USA, Erica Kirk included. But I think that she understands that what she wants her role to be is as an overseer of the corporate entity. Let's see here. If you're watching TV and you're deaf, aren't you already using your closed caption button? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Well, it's specific to the physical public venue that was the stadium. Yeah. That's why they didn't show up on, to your point, not on camera on the broadcast.
4414 says this, I have tinnitus, and I called their hotline. It just keeps ringing. Ba-da-ba.
No, I'm not doing it for that one.
You know what? Tinnitus jokes are never going to get old. I cannot get rid of mine.
You know what? I heard that you'll never stop hearing them.
All right, we'll just move on. Whatever. All right, here's where we are going today, because there's a lot to talk about. Just give me a quick yes or no, Sam and Joan. I'm going to use it this way. Were you taken in by the Donald Trump intentionally posted a racist meme of Barack Obama and Michelle Obama depicting them as apes? Were you taken in by the whole thing?
Nope.
Joan?
I watched it, of course. Was I taken in by it? Like, was I sucked into watching it? And
Oh, my Lord, Donald Trump is such a racist.
Yeah.
Why would he intentionally do this?
so
right?
if it came that way from traditional media, then I'm always skeptical when I look at it.
I am always skeptical.
first, yeah.
I am always,
So I was
always
skeptical, and if you watch that video all the way to the end, everybody gets an animal, whatever, and
Trump is the lion.
Trump is the lion.
I've forgotten
Who's the jackal? Like,
I don't remember who the jackal is.
yeah, it was probably Hakeem Jeffries.
Yeah.
So, everybody got an animal, whatever.
Yeah.
And the White House said afterwards, and I think you can probably explain this better about screenshotting a video and
Yeah, basically, and I'll get into it more in the 6, but basically what happens is if you have a cell phone or iPhone or whatever, you can do something called screen recording. And so what apparently this was, it was a screen record where they were recording it off of, I don't know if it was YouTube or TikTok or whatever it was, but it was a video about cheating elections, right? Elections that were manipulated and so forth. And one of the things that people are saying is, oh, he was sharing a video about discredited claims of unfair elections, right? Whatever. But they screen recorded it, and it flipped into the very next video on, again, YouTube or TikTok or whatever it was, and it just happened to be the video where it depicts all of these politicians as animals. And so they didn't tighten it up. That's the problem, is that they didn't tighten it up. Usually, because I screen record all the time. And so you screen record it, and then it saves on your phone. Then you go into, CapCut or one of these other programs, and you tighten up the front and the back. Well, they didn't tighten up the back. And so they left this stray video, and it just happened to show a very wide-smiling Barack and Michelle Obama as apes as part of this bigger video. Now, some people are saying that this was intentional by the Trump administration. The Trump administration has said that this was done by accident by a staffer, and I have no reason to believe that they were lying. It did take them far too long, 12 hours, to delete the darn thing, but by then the damage had been done anyway. So we'll talk about that because this is part of a far, far bigger story than I'm going to touch on in the 6 o'clock hour, because what it really actually does is it shows the hypocrisy on the left. Because have you heard and seen what's going on in Minnesota? So we'll talk about this and a whole lot more.